Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the Cultured Podcast.
Hello, we're finally back.
We're
back from summer. Wait, Aminah, can you close the door? It was bothering me. The door's just open.
These headphones are too big. Okay.
All right, she just came back from closing the door. We're back from summer. Did you miss us? Because we haven't left.
We
We're still
really
here.
haven't.
We're still here.
We're still
We were here all summer, and we were working hard. We were not hardly working, huh? Come on, we gotta plead our case.
Cut. Restart.
We should
Restart that.
restart this whole thing now.
Please.
Okay.
Oh, restart the whole thing?
We are?
No, we're not.
Okay. Just cut that.
Why would? Or we could just censor Isabel. Oh.
Oh my god, I thought your computer broke. That scared me so bad.
Okay, so I'm Aminah,
I'm Isabel.
and today we're back to school, even though it's week 4. I'm still getting in the swing of things, so therefore it's back to school.
Yeah, no, honestly, the first day of school felt like last week. I thought Labor Day weekend was this weekend. I've just been exhausted.
I'm already burnt out.
Me too.
I'm
Me
so
too.
tired.
In my head, I'm like, wait, is it November? Like the second week of November?
If it's the second week in November right now, I'm cooked.
That's what it feels. Oh, for LSAT?
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. It feels like we're already there in... I don't know. My classes are just acting like I already have midterms. I'm like, guys.
I have a midterm next week.
What did I say? Everyone's acting like we're in a rush, and I'm just like, whoa! I need to tie my shoe. Like that's what it feels like.
Guys, I just woke up. Don't do this to me.
I
I was born yesterday. We can't do this.
Okay, let's talk about how our summers went. Since we kind of did, we even say goodbye to summer? We didn't, right?
No. I had a week-long summer break, and I still came to work.
Oh, you did. 'Cause she's studying.
I was studying for the LSAT. I had an Arabic class, which I had fun in my Arabic class, but like I had to wake up at 8 a.m. for my Arabic class. And when I came to work,
This
I
is
had to wake
true.
up at 6 a.m.
This is actually true. And you know what? I came into work the same day as she did, and I worked hard. Right next to her.
I mean, like, maybe, I would say, like, the week before school, I kind of took it easy. Cleaned up the, we cleaned up the resource center. We made it all look nice. We did some work.
I wasn't
we
here.
did inventory.
I wasn't here.
No, yeah, you weren't.
I actually left for the actual real work we had to do.
I think I was here, maybe.
You what?
I think I was here, maybe.
Yeah?
Abby. Yes, so our producer, Abby, she was here for some
Abby was
summer.
here. Abby was
I was here.
And there was an episode.
To be coming soon.
Right now, it's locked under a paywall.
Yes, but we did go visit Abby at her coffee shop, and there was a vlog.
I remember that.
And it's coming soon.
Hopefully. So that will be
Yeah.
like a summer like, here's what we did over the summer.
Bonus episode coming your way.
There's 2 bonus episodes.
Oh yeah, America. We talked.
And we had our white boy of the month.
America.
There's a lot of things you guys haven't seen yet. Technically, they haven't seen anything.
Guys, we're cooking in the studio right now.
Anywhere but
But by the time that this comes out, no, that will be out. So they will see it.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Oh.
I got my Adobe permission taken away from me for some reason.
Well, has it come back? It's
No.
been almost a week. Oh, it's been almost a week.
No, I found out on Friday or on Thursday. I don't know when they took it out, but I found out on
God,
Thursday.
it's only Tuesday.
Yeah.
No, me. I'm like, damn, it's been a week. Monday. It feels
long week.
so long.
I've
Yeah.
like lived a million lives in 2 days.
Yep. Same. I feel like the whole weekend.
Actually, yeah, this was. Hey, we went out to eat this weekend.
We went out to eat this
Yeah.
weekend. We had our first outing as like coworkers.
And I had a gyro. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Gyro
A euro.
with lamb. I didn't realize it was lamb until after I ate it. I was like, wait, hey, so. Quick question, what is this? And
Lamb
then
is good.
I remembered I ordered lamb. Yeah, and I was like, hey, I've had lamb today. And the tzatziki sauce.
Tzatziki sauce.
How
is
was your
good.
guys' quesadilla? I didn't even ask. I was
It
just
was
like in
The
my
grilled
world.
cheese.
It was like a Greek
grilled cheese.
Yeah.
I mean,
quesadilla.
it kind of was just like a Greek quesadilla.
Yeah, it was
Honestly,
good.
I liked it.
Was there
Yeah.
meat in there?
No.
No.
Or just cheese and
It was cheese and-
tomato?
Well, I had
It-
cheese and tomato.
Yeah, it was very vegetarian friendly.
Not and
vegan,
the
though,
fries,
yes.
but the fries were good. We all had the fries.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Anyway, back to school.
we're back.
How are we feeling? How many credits are we all taking?
I'm taking 12.
4, 8, and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm taking 14.
Ew.
12 isn't that bad. And Abby, how much are you taking?
I'm taking 14 too.
But you take like Spanish classes. Isn't that like...
Yeah, one of my Spanish classes is 3 credits, one's 2. So together they make 5. And then I'm in 2 other classes and an online class.
That's not fair.
So
2 online classes?
1 online class. And then 2 journalism. Yeah.
Well, I'm in 2 drawing classes.
Those are arguably harder.
I should have brought it. Wait, should I go get them, guys?
We're already recording it.
I can go get them. Please.
I can go get it for you.
Yeah, okay. I'll wait.
Okay, I'll
We're
be
gonna
right
take
back.
a break.
Can you keep them occupied?
Okay.
Is when I can keep them occupied.
I can.
Should
To
I
intro.
cut between every time we talk to each other?
You don't have to.
Okay, I was just gonna not.
If you have a lot to say, yeah.
Okay.
But if you're just like, oh, hey.
Yeah.
Your canvas.
Yes.
Show
Guys,
them your
I've
masterpieces.
been in art class. And.
We need to put the meme in of you with your big bag.
Oh my God.
Please put that in
We
there
will.
right
The
now.
worst thing. The
Yeah.
worst photo of me ever taken. So, I've been in art. I'm actually progressing. I don't have my sketchbook with me because we had to turn it in. Right. How are they going to grade me?
What do
I
you
know
mean?
I suck.
They're gonna put a bunch of red circles on where you got.
gonna
I feel like
be
I'm
a
reading a
bloodbath.
picture book to my niece. I'm like, and here's the hand.
Here's the picture.
Here's
book.
the hand, and it's. I'm not gonna do that.
Here's the Grinch hand. Look, we were at the Natural History Museum for 2 hours and like 50 minutes. That's how long each drawing class is. About 3 hours. I drew a dinosaur head.
That's good.
Woohoo!
Yay.
And then
I like
for
this
homework.
one.
What? Okay, that was actually the one I tread the least on.
No, it's.
Yeah.
And then for homework we have to draw a big one, and this one,
Big boy.
this one's gonna
That one
take
looks
forever.
creepy.
But yeah, this has been what my life is. And
The head looks like a Jayhawk head.
wait, it's a Jayhawk skeleton. Anyway,
Why has it got 4 legs then?
okay. Anyway, what I was
Listen.
trying to say was, it feels so weird because I feel like I heard someone in the resource center say like, dude, what were you doing in the library? We're J school students. We don't have tests like that. Like, what are you doing?
True.
And I'm like, oh, you know what?
What are you saying?
I feel like that's like mostly correct.
Okay, yeah.
We
I'm
have
never
like
in the
what,
library.
2 exams, right?
I think
Yeah.
most of our exams come from like 300, 100.
Yes.
Mhm.
I don't think
101, 300.
I didn't take a test in any of my capstones or like my advanced media classes. I actually
No?
just wrote reflections for the most of them, and like
Yes.
I showed up and I put way too much work in.
It's mostly just project based.
Mhm.
And so what I realized is I just joined 2 more project based. So basically what I did to myself is every week a big project is due. I have paper due at 11:59, not written essay papers. I just have folded paper
Paper due.
due at 11:59. Tomorrow I'm building a lantern out of paper,
Sick.
making
That would
it
be cool.
It's definitely been interesting.
See, we were arts and crafting.
Yes, this counted as my folded paper. I didn't
We
tell you
turned
that.
the
It's so
studio into
cute.
a real life classroom, and
Yeah.
today we're educating you.
Did you guys ever make those things for Christmas? Or I guess like when you were younger?
No.
Yeah. These?
Yeah, yeah.
What- in my
Like,
high
in school.
I remember we had like this thing. It was, I don't remember what it was called. It was like an advisory class.
Yeah.
So you could like
Like homeroom?
kind of, but it was more like college prep, psych stuff, resources, assemblies. And they made us like the whole school make these, but you had to like write like a note.
Oh, I remembered that.
And then so like in the cafeteria, like there was just like a giant chain of paper, and I'm like, wow, this is really ugly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've done it once, and it was in high school. But before that,
We
I
always
just
did
seen
elementary
people have them
school.
at birthday parties. You did it a lot.
Well, my family would do it to count down to Christmas. Like you would rip one.
I've seen that on TikTok.
Yeah.
Cute.
Wait,
Uh,
that's really cute.
Yeah, I thought about making one.
We should make one to count down the end of the semester.
End of the year, my graduation.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was thinking about making one for our house, but it'd have to be really long.
That for the 7 months.
Yeah.
A million.
Wait, how many days is 7 months?
A lot.
Let me Google it.
At least 4.
210 days.
Is that including like February and stuff?
213 days.
I was correct. Sorry, I just spit everywhere.
That's so many days. Wow.
213 days from today.
No, it would be from September. Oh, I can't say the date, but
From
soon.
a specific date to
Yes.
You can't say
Another
the date when.
No,
That's
I know the date, but no one's supposed to know the date when they fly out.
Okay.
I don't know for sure, but I'm like pretty sure.
Okay then, Mr. You.
No, imagine if it gets out like that one.
Yeah, that's why
viewer.
they can't. Like they post, like it's like it's no, it's so like they don't. If they tell their family and their girlfriend posts about it, and then they don't know what China can see. So if they know if 1,000 Marines are flying
Or
in that
here.
day. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
No, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
You know, I took a national security class once.
I didn't.
I didn't.
We didn't talk about that. We just talked about like, I feel like the most we talked about the Iran nuclear deal and like
Yeah.
cyber warfare
Yeah, because that's what it's gonna be now. I feel like.
for the most part.
Because I mean, everyone has. Well, no, not everyone has bombs, but like. But I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, everyone has that. So, like, what's the most detrimental?
Yeah, they're
Probably
just
cyber
gonna
stuff.
like. I remember my professor, shout out this guy, but he would like really love to tell the story about apparently like what they did was like I think the United States government like they threw a USB thumb drive in like a parking lot of an Iranian like nuclear facility, and some guy picked it up and plugged it in, and it like broke a bunch of their centrifuges, and I was like, man, that guy's stupid.
No, valid. I'd be like, ooh.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm not okay. Well, I don't know what that's gonna do, but I was thinking about it. I'm like, wow. I feel like you shouldn't be plugging in random things into your computer, like into like things that are like
Yeah.
politically sensitive, like your research databases or like your nuclear facilities.
Use your own MacBook. if
The
you're gonna
title of
ruin
this episode is going to be Back to School and Bombs. Hey! Anyway,
That feels racially motivated.
let's talk about our freshman year first day of school,
Oh.
our freshman year high school, and then our
Oh.
very first kindergarten or
I
preschool.
don't remember kindergarten.
You don't, I do.
Wait,
I
let
do.
me think.
But we can at least go back to college first. Freshman year college.
I was a commuter student, so my first day of college, I don't remember it that well.
Time you have to wake up.
I had class at 9:30. I would wake up at 6.
Okay.
I also had
because
class at 9:30.
Traffic kind of sucked. So
Were
I
you
would-
scared?
Scared of what?
Oh.
Well, scared.
I was scared.
Shitting my pants. I was so scared.
I think I was more like lonely and depressed because all my friends lived at college
Yeah.
and I was stuck at home working a silly Starbucks job. So yes, was I making bank? Sure. Like,
But at what
yeah.
cost?
I didn't have to pay rent. I didn't have to pay for groceries. I would just like work. Like I was working 40-hour work weeks and like
In high school.
no
college.
I was
Oh.
commuting back and forth from my home to
Oh. Oh,
And then I
I'm
would
hearing
work-
what you're saying now.
here. Yeah, I would take a lot of online classes to fill in the gaps.
Yeah. That makes
So
sense.
how was your first day?
My first day, I remember the 3 classes. I don't really remember the day that well because it was pretty unproductive. I didn't do anything. I remember the day before, like, you know the Sunday orientation thing?
Yes.
That one, I was really mad. I had driven up there by myself to do that, and my friends, they all kind of just, like, abandoned me, and they, like, left in an Uber,
That's sad.
and I had to walk all the way back to my car by myself.
Wait, are they still friends? Your friends now?
One of them I'm still friends with because she didn't do anything, but the other people I'm not very close with anymore.
Valid.
And I get it, like that. None of them had a car, and they were living off campus, and they just wanted to go home, and none of the buses were running. So like part of it, I'm like, I don't put a fault on them, but in that moment, I know I was very upset, and then on my walk back from like I was at the top of the hill, and I had to walk all the way to the business school.
It's not funny.
No, you can laugh. And I got catcalled 3 times in one go, and I was like, hello? And the other thing is, I wasn't even wearing, like, I think I was, like, I know it's not about what you wear, but I'm like, I, like, looked so, like, it didn't look that good. I was like, what is there to do?
That's so not.
I was just mad.
What was I gonna say? And then also, like, I feel like the emotions are already so high. Like, first day of college, and then they pull that. Like, it could have been the littlest thing, and it's like, okay, now I'm gonna go cry.
Well, I think they were also like, hey, can you drop us home at our apartment? And I was like, I just want to go home, guys. I don't feel good. And they're just like, okay, we're gonna get an Uber. And I was like, okay, bye. Like, I didn't, like, it was pretty hard to say, because I'm like, I don't really want to, like...
No, be the driver.
No, that was kind of what they wanted me to do, because most of them didn't have cars. And one of my friends I was fine with, because we'd be going to... Because I would pick her up from her house back home, and we'd just come to campus together. So, like, I really wasn't adding that many miles. Like, it was on my way anyways. But then a lot of my other friends that didn't have cars would just be like, I thought you were my ride. And I was like,
that's crazy work, assuming.
I hate when people assume.
I was like, I didn't know I was doing all that. And so I was just getting mad that people thought I was their personal Uber driver, so I just kind of, like, isolated myself.
No, you just put a boundary up, honestly.
Well, and I kind of lost low-key, like, most of... Like, I didn't have many friends going into college. I made a bunch eventually. But, like, I had one friend who I love that friend so much. I'm not going to say her name, because I don't know if she wants to be aired out like that, but... Shout out. That's my Pookie.
That's sweet.
Yeah. Did you go to any of the pre-events, like Hawk Week and stuff? Or you're just like...
No.
Academic Sunday, then
I went to
start school?
Academic Sunday, and that's it. I did orientation, Academic Sunday, and then I started school. And then I basically was like, I need to find a place to live. I cannot be commuting. This is horrible. And I found an apartment with someone.
Second semester?
First semester, sophomore year.
Oh, okay.
I didn't live on...
You commuted for the whole year?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Even, like, during, like, the snow and stuff? Like, the rain?
There wasn't a lot of that my freshman year for some reason. But, like, the first semester, it was 3 days a week. And the second semester, it was only 2 days.
Okay.
Oh.
So I was only going every other day.
Yeah.
Okay. Abby, how was your first day of freshman year?
Of college?
Yes.
I had my first class was at 9:30. It was Spanish, and I actually knew a girl from high school, not my high school. Well, it was
someone that you weren't excited to see.
It's an om now.
Ooh.
Yeah, anyway.
Me trying to piece the.
We could edit out.
Oh, that's what I thought. Okay, I didn't know she was from your hometown.
No, she's not. She's from a small school near my hometown.
Oh, gotcha.
So I knew of her. Well, I don't remember what other classes I had that day, but I was so nervous. Like, I didn't talk to anyone. I was so shy. And I was just like, I'll just figure it out myself. I remember it being hot. It was so hot.
It was insanely hot.
Yeah. That would have been my sophomore year. But, oh my God, I remember, I don't know what I was doing. I was doing too much.
Dripping in sweat.
Yeah. And all the buses were full.
Yes!
Because
and steamy.
Bus.
Sorry,
Yeah.
just popped it.
But, yeah, it was like 120 degrees heat index. I remember
Thank you!
Yes.
No one believes me when I say that. They're like, it wasn't that hot.
No,
oh my God. It was like that summer in August was horrible. It was like, it felt like it was 120 degrees. And I was like, I remember there was one time I went after class. I was like, I want Chick-fil-A for dinner. So I would go to Chick-fil-A. And it was during this heat wave. And I go up to Chick-fil-A. I was like, I don't know how the night bus works. So I walked all the way.
What Chick-fil-A did you go to?
Chick-fil-A.
But I walked.
Oh, wait. I thought you were saying Chipotle.
Chick-fil-A.
Sorry.
No. And then I walked all the way back from the Union to my apartment.
Wow.
Where was that? The Hawker? Oh, the Towers.
But when it's hot, it feels like...
It was horrible.
You know what I mean? Like 0.5 miles walking that in the heat feels like 2.
It feels like 7.
Yeah.
Anyway,
how about you, Isabel? How was your first day of freshman
Oh, that's
year?
it? That you're just quiet and...
Yeah, I feel like I don't really remember it that much.
Did you do any Hawk Week stuff? Did you have roommates? How was moving in?
Moving in, I feel like my mom like cried the whole day, so it was hard. But
were you pretty sad?
I was sad when she was sad. I think it didn't hit me until like they left, and I was like, oh, I live here now. But I don't think I went to that many Hawk Week things.
No.
I went to Academic Sunday, but I didn't. My very first roommate freshman year was a junior.
Oh, so they're already comfortable.
Yeah, and we were not, like, we didn't argue, but we were not, like, compatible at all. And so I switched roommates to Kaiten, like, a month into the school year. And I liked it a lot better there. That's where I met a lot of my friends.
Oh.
In the other hall. Yeah.
And so when did you get your job? Academic Sunday too?
Academic Sunday. I met Heather, and she knew of my yearbook advisor in high school. And they were friends, and she's like, oh, if you're
That's
one
so
of her
cool.
students, and get him a job.
Hired.
Yeah.
And then me and Abby got trained on the same day.
Yes,
was
I
so
remember that. I
scared.
thought you were like a junior because you were so like confident.
That's
and
so
I was
crazy.
Like,
Oh, I got hired after you guys.
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, she did.
My
I didn't even know that.
2-year work anniversary. My 2-year work anniversary is on 9/11.
You got hired on 9/11?
So will this be our
Legally, like, on the
third or
paper.
second?
This would
Third.
be my second.
Third.
And that's your second
Okay.
year.
No, yeah, this is my second year.
It's our
Okay.
third.
Yeah, I remember meeting you, and you were like so like. I was like, she's
But
so
it's your
cool.
guys', yeah, no, it's your guys' second year.
No?
No, because we're
Third.
juniors. We started freshman year.
Yeah.
So it'll be our third.
But
Like,
you guys have only worked.
It was
only
already my third.
You guys only worked.
No, I see
a
what you're
month
saying.
before me and a whole year.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Because
last year would have been 1 year for you guys, and the year.
What?
Yes.
No.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's how that works.
because we got hired in August 2023, so it's 2025 right now.
It's only been 2 years.
So it's 2
But
years.
you've been in college for 3 years.
Yeah. Like
So next year you.
doesn't make sense to me, but okay.
if you look at the year, I think that's when it makes sense. Because
It-
3 years would be 2026, and we're not in 2026.
How
yet.
about school years? It's our third school year
It is
Yes.
your third school year.
and your second school year working.
Yeah.
No, it's also my third school year working because I started.
She's just a
my
month later.
I started my sophomore year, and been a junior. I'm a senior now.
Oh, yes!
Yeah,
I've been working for about the same amount of time
Yes!
you guys have
Yes!
been working.
Yes! Okay, sorry. Yes. Yes.
So,
yes.
Isabel, how did you find this job? Or did you
Shall I paint the
when,
picture?
you know when they had a desk, and she was like, I'm looking for students who know this stuff. Were you just like, I know that
Like
stuff?
at the J Bar?
Yeah,
What
on
did I
Academic Sunday.
do? I think what happened first, it wasn't in the lobby. You're talking about the J Bar? Right?
Yeah. So you didn't find it on Academic Sunday.
Yes.
You did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I walked in with my roommate. I barely knew her. We were both sweating. We were just, as soon as we
Yes.
walked in, we wiped our sweat off. And Hame was there, and she was handing us water bottles, and she was like, you're going to want to go down here and meet Heather and go here and meet this name. And I was like, oh, okay.
Did you know Hime before
Kind of, yeah, because I had seen her at, like,
orientation?
orientation, but also, like, tabling in my high school.
Really?
Yeah, so and she always had remembered my face, and so whenever I applied to the J School scholarship as a senior, she remembered my name. She was like, "Hey, if you need help, like I can help you."
I didn't get that.
Yeah,
No,
it was
they
like
didn't
pretty
table.
cool.
They didn't table at our school.
It was cool.
I never had tables.
We did, but they're all military.
Yeah, ours were too.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't even go to it. Like
No, ours.
It made sense for us because a small school, like
ours wasn't a small school. We went to like a big.
I think that also makes sense too.
Like,
That
they're
also
just
makes sense.
trying.
Yeah.
See, like apparently, like she was scouting me, but like didn't say anything to
Who?
me.
Heather?
Hime.
Hey,
Yeah.
for this job?
No,
Or the J
for
school?
just A school. She like knew
Okay.
who I was.
Wait,
and, like,
that's cool.
She kept tabs on me, and I was like, I didn't like that. I was like,
I think
"Ugh."
that's so cool. I think
No,
she's so good at
I
her
was,
job.
Like, no, she's really good at her job. But I was like, when she told me that, I was like,
You were scared. You were like, what?
Like, what do you know?
I was really angry in high school. So she was like looking at all my articles and stuff, and I was like,
Ooh, don't look at that.
ah.
Anyway, I went up to Heather. Well, not really. I looked like a scared little freshman. I was just like waiting for her to talk to me first, and she was
Yeah.
like, "Hey there!" And like,
Yes.
what are you guys up to? I'm Heather. I do this, and then I was so excited because in my head I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I do that. I want to do that."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Do any of you guys know Adobe?" And my roommate right away. My roommate didn't even go to the school. She's like, "Oh, I do." I was like, "What? Who are you?
You're like, "No, you
We
don't."
just came from your business one."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, I do." And she was like, "Oh, well, then you should apply." And I remember Natalie sitting in the back. I thought that was her daughter. I was like,
Yes. Okay, I could see that too. Yeah.
I didn't know. I was like, I don't know who Natalie is. I just assumed, like, in my brain, it was Heather was like my boss, and then Natalie was my shift supervisor.
Yes.
No, I thought Natalie
yeah.
was her daughter for like the first week.
That would track.
Because it
that would
just
track.
felt like her kid playing like iPad in the back.
Yeah, like when your parents bring you to work.
Yes!
And
I'm
Yes.
telling Natalie.
I could tell her right now. That's what I thought. And
Okay, Natalie, we're talking.
well, she's closer to our age, so that's
Yes.
why, like, you
Yes.
know, it makes sense.
And I
Yeah.
also thought she was in school too after I realized that
Yeah.
wasn't her kid. Anyway, so she's like, "You got to apply." And then I talked to Natalie about her stickers on her water bottle. And then the next day, Natalie helped me apply. And that day, I got hired on the first day of school. I was like,
Wow.
hey. But I was so scared on the first day of school. I think I showed up to my class 2 hours early.
No way. What
My
time was your
at
class?
10,
Oh.
and I got there like at 8:30.
Oh.
And it was in Summerfield, and I was at Naismith. So I wasn't even that far away. But I
You're
was
so
so
nervous.
I was like, no, I can't be late. And then I need to make friends, and I need to say hi to people. And I literally like...
You got to get the good spot in the classroom.
I still took the bus, and I was... no, I didn't. I walked. And I was sweating. I was so glad that I was early because I dried before everyone else could.
True.
And I talked to this girl on the bus, and she became like my first ever college friend, but I knew her for like 3 weeks, and then she ended up transferring back to where she came from.
Where is she from?
It was too hard. Michigan, Minnesota. All I know is that her dad, she was really rich, like insanely rich. And she lived in this like rich neighborhood, and she lived right next to the Mr. Pillow or My Pillow. Do you know who that is?
Oh my
My
gosh,
Pillow
I do know
guy?
who that is. My grandparents like know of him.
Yes,
personally,
that's it. Her neighbor. And I was like, what?
Oh, so you rich.
No, anyway, yeah, I was like, right. And so that was my first friend. We talked on the bus, and then I went to class, and I was just scared the whole day. And I was dying because I didn't know about these hills. So from Summerfield, I had to walk up to the J school, and I took like the Dole stairs up on the left side.
Those KU Cavs.
I was a wreck, and I was so embarrassed. I had to keep like pausing and just
Catch your breath. Yeah.
it was so embarrassing.
You guys didn't have McLean's.
No, we didn't. And I, as a senior, I couldn't wait to eat McLean's on campus. And I walked up that hill, and I was like, no.
Oh my
Where did it
God.
go?
Because I was a commuter student, I couldn't just go back to my dorm between classes. Where would I? Like, I didn't know what to do. So I just go to McLean's. I literally would take,
No fair.
Dude, I would take naps on Wesco Beach.
Stop.
I was sleeping on the concrete slab, and when I was a hijabi, so I put my hijab over my face.
Oh my
So
gosh.
I could, like, it was dark. And I was sunbathing, and, like, I was using my backpack as a pillow because I'd wait
That's
for my
so
friends to get out of
college.
class.
That feels like the best nap in the world.
No, it was good.
You know what that reminds me of? Have you guys seen Zoe 101?
Yes.
No.
What? Okay, Wesco Beach reminds me of Zoe 101.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because
Yeah.
it just seems like the courtyard and like
Yes.
the quad
Yes.
and like
Well, because
okay,
Wesco
everyone's
Beach
here.
is our quad.
Yeah.
It is.
They're trying to actually give KU like a quad.
I want our
In
quad
front
to
of
be
Watson.
like
And that's where everyone
by
tables.
Anschutz, like that whole patch of grass.
Anschutz.
I want people
Oh.
to hang there.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like they could have that. They're trying to make it in front of Watson though.
Mm.
Watson.
Like, do you know where there's?
Oh yes, because I always see people sitting at like the trees under Fraser.
That would be a good place too.
That would also be a good
That would
place.
track,
too.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
also, it's like closer to everything else.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I feel like there's more traffic around that Anschutz area though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, no either.
So, how was your guys' first day of ever school?
This semester.
Of kindergarten?
Or, I don't remember.
Or this year?
Kindergarten.
I don't remember.
You don't remember anything.
I remember kindergarten
I remember a
roundup.
lot actually, but I
No,
just
I
don't
didn't mean like you don't remember it. Like you don't remember anything.
I remember like what I looked like, and I remember like bits and pieces of kindergarten, but I don't like remember.
I don't remember either.
Nothing.
I think I remember my first day of preschool more.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
And how was
I
that?
didn't go to preschool.
Oh, really? I went to preschool for 2 years. So my mom had a daycare. And so she would just take all the kids who were preschool age to preschool because it was only half a day. It was in this church in my town in the basement. And all my core memories when I was little, they'll have my friend Maya in it.
Oh.
So I remember like preschool, I remember I cried when I left my mom because I was the youngest and she like never put me down when I was a baby. So I was like, I had like separation anxiety because she did daycare when I was born. So she just like held me
Always
all day.
had you.
Yeah. So I like cried or something when I left her, and then that's where I met all of my classmates. 90% of my classmates I knew from preschool to graduation.
What? Crazy.
Yeah. So I like remember I have like stories of like all of them like from preschool. But I don't remember kindergarten. I remember kindergarten roundup, but I don't remember the first day. Do you?
No.
No.
I don't know why I was asking. Like, you guys don't remember?
I know. I was like, do you? That's crazy.
I don't. I
remember
think-
learning shapes.
I don't remember that.
Oh.
Well, okay. My mom homeschooled me.
What?
Okay.
Since
like-
when?
For like, she taught me like she did the preschool like instead of going to
it's
preschool, I like just
Yes.
my mom just taught me how to read. So like I learned how to read and like numbers and math when I was like 3.
Yes.
3. No, I was 3. I don't think I was doing anything when I was 2. But 3, 4 cuz it was before I lived where I do now. Because my mom's like, I'm not taking you to preschool in that area. And I was like, yeah, sure. I mean, I don't remember. It's not my issue. Yeah, we had like whiteboard notebooks, and she would teach me how to.
That's cute.
That's adorable.
The first book. I remember the first book I was able to read.
Which one?
It was the Foot Book by Dr. Seuss.
Aw.
Book.
It's just.
I don't remember the first
No, I don't know.
I don't
the
know
foot
why
book.
it was that one, but I remember. I think like one of my siblings read it to me, and then I was like, I can read. It felt like it just clicked.
These are
in my
words.
I can finally I'm conscious and I know what I'm looking at. It was really weird. I remember that.
I remember learning how to write my name in preschool
Oh,
because my
shoot.
teacher, I wrote upside down B's instead of the right
How
way.
do you do
I don't
like
know.
a letter P?
Kind of, but she was like, oh, like telling my parents, she's like, oh, she's really good, but like she just, she's like, I show her and she just does it opposite. Like every time, she's like, I use her hand, and I trace it for her, and then she just does it. She's like, I think she knows, she just does it differently.
She's like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I don't like that.
The first thing I remember writing was I took the seat cushion off of our couch and I had a Sharpie.
Oh,
yes.
Oh no!
Talk about it.
I had a Sharpie and I drew a cow with a bell, like the one
That's
from Moo
cute.
Moo Meadows from
Yeah,
Mario
yeah.
Kart. Because I loved Mario Kart as a kid. I drew. It looked like in my memory. I don't know if it's true, but I think I'm like 90% sure. I wrote moo,
No,
and a cow.
that's so
Wait,
funny.
I've done that. I went to my parents' closet and took a Sharpie and I wrote like my
Oh,
crush's
yeah.
name in there
Yeah.
in like preschool. So I've always
I do remember my mom told me in kindergarten, my teacher was like, I don't know if she's learning or not because she's not like engaging or anything. And apparently I would like go home every day after school and I would line up all my stuffed animals and I would teach them like what I learned that
Abby,
day.
that is so adorable.
And my mom was like, no, she knows. She just doesn't like to speak. Because like when we were younger, Maya would just like talk for me and I would just be silent in school.
Abby, that
Like-
is so cute.
And I was like, I guess I just don't like to talk in front of people.
I
Just in front of my stuffed animals.
wait, that's adorable. That's like Abby lore. That's so cute. I can't think of much else. Oh, did you guys love back to school shopping? Like
Yes.
for the supplies?
Yeah.
Because that was my thing.
Oh my god! And I was like old, like 8 or 9. I was such a big like office supply guy.
Yes.
It was
Yes.
really stupid. My dad would be like, "What do you want?" And I'm like, "I want flare pens. I want the little slidey case.
Yes.
I
Yes.
want my like paper mechanical pencils.
Yes.
I want." And then I want a new backpack.
Yep.
I want
Yep.
a new lunchbox. All these other things. And I
Dude.
remember when I was begging my parent. I remember I wanted a Vera Bradley backpack.
I had one in high school or in junior high.
I never had one.
And then when I was like in 4th grade, I think it was 4th or 5th grade, my parents got me a Vera Bradley backpack with a matching lunchbox.
You could not tell her anything.
I felt
not-
like I
yeah.
ruled the world. I loved that thing. And then when I was in middle school, I looked at Target and I saw a janky JanSport backpack. And I was like, I want that one now.
That was my thing, JanSport.
I still have a JanSport. I like my JanSport.
I think I fell in love with like the pens and everything and like the pencil toppers and like the beautiful folders with like
Oh, yeah.
pictures and like the design.
Scholastic Books Fair.
I was gonna say
Yes.
the book fairs.
I
Yes.
loved getting the trinkets at the book fair. I didn't care about I like to read, but I was like, I don't care about the books.
I like
No,
the
you don't
books
want
that
the
came with
books.
toys. That was cool.
Did you our school we had posters, right? Like and they would do like one person would win one in every grade.
And
I-
did you win one?
I did win one year. I think it was of a puppy.
Yes, my friend won
Yeah.
the puppy one too.
I
Yeah.
didn't win any. I wanted to be a winner so bad. every
Maya never
day.
won.
No, me neither. I was Maya.
Yeah.
Never won. Did you guys have spelling bees?
No.
Yeah, I think we did.
What did you
didn't.
play?
I didn't win.
Would you win off? Like, would you lose off of? Sorry.
I don't remember. I just remember we had like spelling things. I used to do mathletics
No
Whoa.
in elementary school.
What?
Yeah.
I
That's
always thought those kids were so
crazy.
smart. I'd be like,
Yeah, we didn't have it. We had project-based learning. So in my town, like we had we had pigs.
I know.
And we had calves and chickens outside our elementary school. Like we genuinely had a whole like not buildings because they're not in buildings, but you know what I mean, like structures.
Tell her about the branding.
You branded a pig?
No, you don't brand pigs because you're just gonna kill them. But
I don't know.
we branded the calves, and actually we had to brand wooden boards like with our brand. It was at Chase County. And my grandparents still have the branded board in their house, like hanging up. But
so cool.
like on the weekends, we had to sign up and we had to bottle feed them, and we had to go out and feed the chickens.
Aw.
And then we would auction off the pigs at the end of the year, and then we'd probably have them for lunch the next day or something. I don't know. The bacon. But yeah, that's what we didn't really have like math like stuff. We had project based learning. They called it
Ag
like
learning.
animals. Ag learning, basically. Yeah. I remember I told, what was her name? It's not Valeria. She was in here in the summer. She graduated though.
Lily?
Lily. I was telling her that, and she was like,
Yes.
"Where did you come
That
from?"
was so funny. Yes.
We didn't really have anything like that. I
I
know
was trying to think too.
we had a thing, like we had like a little garden in our elementary school.
What?
Yeah.
It was really cute. And so they would like teach us about monarch butterflies and like the importance of like milkweed in their diets and like in their migration patterns.
That's so cute.
That's adorable.
For some reason, we had a pet praying mantis.
That would scare me.
No,
What
it
is
was
that?
cute.
Is that the green ones?
Yeah, that are like.
They're big, aren't they?
they're a
I'm
little bit
picturing
bigger.
Kung Fu Panda.
Let me Google.
I have-
Yeah.
Like this.
Oh, I stepped on one of those yesterday.
Aw, no,
Oh.
they're really cute. I like them. I like the orchid ones. They're so pretty.
Those are beautiful.
Yeah, I love praying mantises. Like I think that's my favorite bug.
Mm.
But yeah, we had like praying mantises and like we were learning about like life cycles.
Mm.
There was one teacher though I remember in the 3rd grade, and her son was in my grade too. But everyone wanted to be in her classroom because
Yeah.
she had like a turtle. I'm pretty sure she had hamsters and fish, and everyone was like that was the cool classroom.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Right? I didn't get that teacher. She was nice, but I didn't get that teacher. I had my teacher that I had in 3rd grade. I remember her because she was a saint. But
We had chicks in our 6th grade classroom, and
This is crazy.
our teacher was always gone all the time. Well, her husband was the janitor. So anyway, so she was gone all the time.
Laugh break.
And so we
I hope that's not what I'm thinking.
I don't know, but
Okay.
Wait, what?
Never mind.
Well,
Don't worry about it.
yeah.
Janitor?
So Maya and I would like take the chicks and we would put them on the tables and we would race them.
What? They did that in iCarly.
Yeah.
Wait, that's so adorable.
It was fun.
All I can think of that's like cool that I thought was so cool in my school was just our science projects that we would learn.
Mm.
She's made us like minestrone soup before.
Oh.
Ice cream. We learned how to make ice cream.
Was this like home economics?
No, it was just our science class.
That's banger.
It was pretty fun.
Did you have a home economics class?
No.
We didn't either.
I had a
I
home
wish
economics.
I wanted one.
It
I
was-
would
Yeah,
love to just
I would have
cook,
taken it.
bake.
It was we had a small there was one, if you took it one time you would make an apron. That was what you would sew an apron
Wait, cute.
and then
My dream date.
cook.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
you would just like
And
then you
you'd
make
cook with it?
Yeah, you would make a fake
That's so
restaurant and then you would make
cute.
meals and like menu
Shut
prep.
up. That sounds so fun.
That's so cute.
Can we do that?
Yeah, I know. Baking episode? Cooking episode?
Whoa, aren't we getting apple muffins? for-
That's
I'm
what we were
making-
gonna do, Aminah.
Yeah, I'm making. I'm gonna do the cupcakes.
Yeah.
Pumpkin spice cupcakes with maple cream cheese frosting, and then fall spice cookies. So we can do a taste test here. Maybe once a week I should just bring things for you guys to taste test.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Abby's baking.
What's Abby
Waiter.
baking today?
Oh, waiter.
Yes,
We'll have a
yes.
little
What's a
jingle.
segment? What's Abby baking
And then
today?
it'll just pop up. Phew. Today we have
my
this.
steak is buttery and lobster's juicy.
Fun.
Or is it my lobster's buttery and my steak is juicy? I don't know.
I didn't know what you were quoting.
Oh, there's
Yeah, me
like this thing. I'll see it on Instagram where someone will be complaining about something that's so stupid. It'll be like, ugh, my girlfriend loves me and cherishes me.
Yeah.
And it'll be like, they'll just like phrase it like, my girlfriend annoys me and like she pokes me and she cooks for me and I don't like the thing, and then everyone will like make fun of this person being like, oh waiter, my lobster is so buttery, my steak is so juicy.
I'm tracking.
Like,
yeah.
and they're teasing him, being like, you're complaining over like having
Good
something that
things.
people yearn for. Like, what is wrong with you?
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
funny.
yeah.
That's gonna be us every weekend.
Yeah.
Or every week.
Every week we're getting.
And we have to make a jingle now. We have to.
I don't know how
Gotta
to
pull
make
up
jingle. You're
GarageBand.
in the like music.
No,
line.
I am not. Do not
No.
paint that picture for me. I already brought out an art pad. You're also in music, aren't you? No.
I thought you were taking a jazz class. Or that might be my brother.
No, that was me.
Oh, so it's both of you.
Anyway, I have this one story though that I did remember that I brought up. Anyway, my school, instead of, because I always would think about Abby's baking class in high school. Didn't you have like
I had a bait. Oh, we had
your store, right?
my store?
The
Or-
cafe.
Yeah, the coffee shop.
Oh, yeah.
Your coffee shop. I always think about that, and I'm like, that's not fair. We didn't have that, but we did. I just wasn't in it. We had. It was called the coffee cart, and they took like, I want to phrase this right. It was all of the disabled high school students, and the students would volunteer to help them. And they would like learn how to like life skills and cook together.
So
And then
cool.
they would go around like every hour and like knock knock, the coffee cart's here. Do you guys want something? And there would be drinks.
Oh.
They would
For
bake.
students and faculty?
Yes, they would bake. They would have burrito days, pancake day.
What?
They
I
had
had that.
what are those things called? Rice Krispie treats, but with
Yeah.
cereal.
Oh.
it was
Yeah,
the
that's good.
best.
See, yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't get that.
We didn't have that either. Our
we-
coffee shop was downtown. It wasn't in school.
We didn't.
Oh, really?
We didn't have like okay. In middle school, I didn't have that. But we got like really bad. What they said, we got Pizza Hut like on the first Thursday of the month, but it
Us too.
It
wasn't real
wasn't.
Pizza Hut. It tasted like gross.
Oh, ours was every Friday.
Ours was on Thursday for some reason.
I think the only time we had stuff like that was when we would do fundraisers for like K's. Do you have a K? Did you guys have K's?
No.
Kansas Association for Youth. So it was just like a club. And we would raise money for like leukemia or something.
Oh.
And we
We-
would do baked goods. So I would always bake a bunch of stuff. And they would just sell them in the classrooms for like $3.
I'm remembering something. I don't know if you guys had Major Saver.
Major Saver. What is that?
Oh my god.
Major Saver.
So this was basically.
Can you look it up?
Oh my god.
Yeah, what?
A Major Saver card? I don't know. So basically, it's like it's supposed to be fundraising, and like basically what you would do is Major Saver would come to your school and they would give you like an envelope, and they'd be like, okay, you need to sell this many cards, and then you can get this prize. But if you sell this many cards, you get this prize. And it's all these like janky
Yeah.
whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think it wasn't selling cards.
But the cards had the coupons on them, so like.
Well, I do like Subway or like.
it would
Okay, I
be
do
like,
remember
yes!
these. Yeah.
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 And like if you like sold like 100 cards, you'd go get a limo ride with pizza and whatever. And I was like, Mom, and my mom's
gotta
like,
sell 100.
you know, it's cheaper for us to rent our own limo
Yeah.
and buy our own pizza than to buy all these cards, try to sell them, and get the pizza and get this thing. Like you're stupid. Well, she didn't call me stupid. She was like this. No.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was like 5th, 6th grade for me when that stuff. There was like a yo-yo contest. You had to sell like yo-yos.
Wow.
I remember this a lot. But I brought up the coffee cart situation because something happened one time in high school. I don't know. I went through this period my sophomore year in high school where I almost poisoned myself a lot.
Whoa, what?
Not okay. That was a good intro, but it wasn't as crazy as it sounds. So my friend had like one, yeah. My friend had shattered her phone, like shattered to the point where there was like, what is it? Like fiberglass all
Wow.
on,
Like the
everywhere.
glass from the screen everywhere.
Yeah, isn't that called fiberglass?
No, like this.
I thought it was fiberglass.
Yeah, and it's the most tiniest pieces that you could barely see. And I remember, can I see your phone right quick?
Yeah.
I took it and I was like, whoa, what the? This is like a crystallized. And I went, oh,
No.
that's cool.
Ow!
And I didn't feel it. And we were just talking. We were in like computer room. Sorry, I was all rubbing your phone. And I didn't realize. And then I started working. And then it was like, oh, it's National Burrito Day. Coffee cart's here. Let's go get our burrito. And everyone ran out the room. And so did I. I wanted to get my burrito with my sauce. And so everyone got their burritos. They came back into the computer lab. and I'm chowing down, and I'm
licking the
With
glass
the
off
hand.
her finger. Did you not feel it?
no, I couldn't feel it, and I
Oh,
was
'cause it's so
so
little.
hungry.
Oh,
and then all of a
no.
sudden, I'm typing, and I'm like, it hurts. And then I turned to my friend. I was like, is there something on my tongue? And I go like this, and thousands of little cuts. My tongue is just bleeding, and you can barely see it. And I'm like, huh? And I had to go to the nurse, and she was like, I don't know what we could do. We could put some tape on it and like take and then like take
get
it off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, I'm good. And I was like, can I have an ice pack just for the bit? And then she's like, yeah.
For the bit?
But I was fine. I just came back with an ice pack, and
Yeah, could you imagine what that would do to your stomach?
I don't know what it did.
Yeah, like it's like tearing up your insides or something. I don't know.
Stomach lining probably has a billion scars.
It's either that or it's like so strong because it's just like
It's, like,
she put
Or
all
it
these.
little.
disintegrated, and you
Yeah.
just had a bunch
Yeah.
of cuts going down, and you somehow just
It just hurt your stomach.
Yeah, and then there was one time where I was I chewing on it? I think I was chewing on a highlighter, and it popped in my mouth. But I had a big highlighter. It was like this big.
Oh
and
my gosh.
Same thing with. This is actually an interesting story that I just can't believe actually happened. So, my mom likes to paint just randomly, and she had left her little paint, like like to dip out water
Oh, the water.
in
cup,
like
yeah.
a clear cup, like a kitchen cup.
Oh no.
We all know where this might lead. I woke up really early in the morning. I was like, I gotta go. I slept with my mouth open. The fan was on, so my throat was dry.
Yeah.
What am I doing? I'm picking up the glass of pink lemonade. It was pink paint water. And I went, and I was drinking it. And then all of a sudden I feel this, the paintbrush like slip out. I'm like, what's in here? And then it's not until I taste it, I'm like, oh. Drink it
That's so bad. That's one time my friend from high school, her brother did dip. You know what dip is?
No.
It's like the tobacco.
It's like tobacco.
stuff.
You put it in your gum. It's like nicotine, but it's in your
You know,
gum.
like those Zins?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but it's really disgusting.
It's actual like tobacco, and not
Okay.
like
Yeah.
the.
All of you
vape.
like, yeah. All of like country people do, I feel like. So her brother did dip. And so when you do dip,
No wonder what this
you
is
have
doing.
to you have to spit.
You have to spit it out.
And so he was spitting it into like a can, and she thought it was Dr. Pepper, so she took a drink of the dip water. Of his spit. Dip spit. Yeah.
This is so stupid.
I would rather do paint.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there is a video of me it was funny because it was right before COVID happened, and I was a sophomore in high school, and I was like, watch me drink this paint water, and then I just
You did it on purpose?
Yeah, why?
So there's a video of me on my phone just being like, and I just took a shot of paint water. And
You know
I was
what, valid. I was dumb in high school.
Well, it's like in one
That was
time,
stupid.
like 6th grade, I feel so bad about this now. This kid in my class, he was like really gullible, I guess, or like anything I told him he would think it was true. And he was like, oh, do you think hand sanitizer is edible? And I'm like really sarcastic. And I was like, yeah, it definitely is.
oh no.
He ate it. He was fine. But I was like, and I like convinced him that Puerto Rico was our 51st state. Like actually.
One day,
You
bro.
would.
And
You
I told
would.
him that Chicago was a country, and then one time he said that like in a presentation, and the teacher was like, "What are you talking about? No, it's not." And he was like, "Oh shit!" And I was like, "No, what? I didn't say anything. I didn't tell you that."
See,
That was so bad.
That's
It was
actually
so
hilarious.
I
mean.
never
So.
did that. The worst.
But I was never
That's
evil.
so funny.
Like I did something similar to my brother, but like I just
Yeah.
took a pencil, and then we had like white banisters, so I like forged his handwriting because it was super
Come on,
easy.
I was doing that in
Yeah, I was
first grade.
Well,
First grade.
it's not his fault. He just doesn't have the nicest handwriting, so it's really easy to replicate.
Yeah.
And it's just because he's dysgraphia, whatever. So I took the pencil on the white banister, and then I wrote my brother's name, and then like wrote my brother's name did this, and then my parents believed it that he did that, and he got in trouble for it, and I watched him, and I was just like,
She was like,
We've had the same childhood. I did the same thing.
no, it was so funny because then when I confessed, like years later, I confessed. I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, I actually did that, and my dad's like, I did that to my brother too.
That's crazy. I just barely confessed too. Because my brother would draw stick figures a weird way, and I drew
She
it in the
still says it.
bathroom. and then I even did it lower because he was that height, and I was like, right.
Oh, that's smart.
right.
Because I would have done it my height.
He got in trouble. I was like, yeah.
In high school, I'm remembering my staircase, that's why. I was so stupid in high school. We had this plastic toy box lid that was in my brother's room, and I took it off.
Yep.
And it was like a little, what is it, Little Tykes? Whatever the Little Tykes
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember what the brand is. But I was about to say a word that I'm not going to say on air. But anyways.
I know what you're talking about.
Because I was like, I need to make sure I emphasize the T.
That's what I thought you were saying. I was like, what did you just say?
What did you say?
No. I took the lid, and it's like shiny, slick plastic. And I was like, to my brother, watch this. Slid down the stairs. And then my jaw hit the wall. And it was like stuck like that for a week. And so I went, and I didn't tell my parents. I was just like,
Yeah.
and I was already pretty.
Why?
Because I was already like kind of quiet at home, so like it didn't matter. I was just like, I don't want to admit I just did something stupid.
Yeah.
So I just kind of was like, and so
It was stuck?
like I couldn't open it.
Like
past a
lockjaw?
certain point. Kind of, I think. I think you only get lockjaw if you have diseases, but
You probably hurt it or something, and it like hurt.
Like
yeah,
your
it just hurt to
muscles.
open.
Yeah.
So I was kind of just like, yeah. Da, 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 da. So I told my friend in my gym class, I was like, I did something stupid. And then I just like was kind of like running with my mouth kind of like going stuck like this.
Oh no.
And that was just because I was stupid.
Yeah.
I also used to sneak out. There was a grocery store next to. This is a little more deviant. There was a grocery store that was right next to my high school, and we had something called Late Start.
No. Yeah.
It was like on Tuesdays and Thursdays where classes would start like an hour later.
What?
Lucky.
Yeah.
It was nice. But what happened, because we had block periods.
We did hybrid block schedule.
Yeah, us too.
We had like odd block, even, odd, even, and
Yes.
even days were like our late start days because we would only go to 4 classes. Or no, 3 classes instead of 4
Oh,
because we
okay.
had 7.
Okay, yeah.
I think we did Monday, Wednesday, Friday. They were all 50 minutes, and then Tuesday, Thursday was our block days. It was really dumb.
Friday was our like all block, and then we had like an hour lunch period basically. But we had to like stay in the school.
Oh.
We didn't get open lunch. It was stupid.
Us either.
But anyways, I would make my sister and my parents drop me off like early for a late start, and then I'd go with my friends who at the time all could drive and I couldn't. They would go to the grocery store next door, and then we'd just go shopping. We'd go get breakfast. There was like I think there was a Starbucks. So like,
That's cute.
and here's the thing, I didn't have money, so these people were buying things for me, and I never paid them back.
That's cute. I thought you were gonna say you stole it. I was like,
would
yeah,
never
I was like,
steal.
oh, okay.
No. And nobody ever we weren't ever doing anything wrong. Like I think the most like illegal thing we did was at the stoplight. There was 2 boys that were driving, and they would do Chinese fire drill. So they would get out and start running around the car while the stoplight was going. But it was like in like a
That's
not
kinda
busy
cool.
intersection, so like it really wasn't. Oh, and wait, this is the thing that would be bad, and that like if my mom ever listens to this, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'd get in this guy's. It wasn't a guy. It was someone who was like 16. He didn't have back seats, so I was just sitting.
Was it
there.
a truck?
No, it was like a Jeep Cherokee, and like the seats were broken and they couldn't move back up. So I was just kind of sitting in there with all of his cargo, kind of jolting around. To be fair, the drive was like 2 minutes and it wasn't like that big of a deal, but like I was just kind of sitting there, no seatbelt, no nothing, and I was like, man,
no, nothing.
if I get in trouble, it's cooked. So I'd like shut down my phone so like my parents wouldn't try to call me.
Oh.
I look back and I'm like, that was so like it was so innocent.
I was gonna say I've definitely done that, not thinking that was really bad.
It wasn't that bad. Like I literally could have walked to the grocery store myself if I was that desperate. But I was like, no, I want to go be a bad girl and go out in this person's car.
Well, I used to ride in Maya's mom's trunk all the time because we are on the floor.
Yes.
We didn't have room.
Exactly. So I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. Like that was the most I think devious thing. Oh, and then the kid that would drive us around, he would bring like a French horn, like a bugle horn to assemblies. And there was one time I stole it and I ran around school with it and made him find me. He just sucked. So I as a person, so I was like, I don't care.
I don't think I really did anything super deviant when I was like living with my parents. or in high school?
No, I never snuck out.
I didn't sneak out. I just stayed in my room all day.
My dad was a light sleeper. I couldn't do that.
I don't think I ever
nothing
got
to
in trouble.
Oh yeah, what was I gonna do? Yeah,
I'd just go to my friend's house and yap.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have a phone.
true. Yeah, did you guys ever have to go to like, what's it called? The principal's office or like in school suspension?
One
I
time.
had to go to the principal office a couple times.
Really?
I was in newspaper. They didn't like what I was writing.
Oh.
Those two
you would. That makes
Yeah.
so much sense.
The times I'd go to the principal's office, there was one time it was like I was interviewing him, so that was not real. It was like I'm actually just having a conversation. The other 2 times were because, well, there was 3 times. One of them was a schedule related thing too, so that was off. That doesn't count. The 2 other times were because I either published something on like a newspaper and they didn't like it because they're like, that you're not allowed to do that. I'm like, yes, I am. KSPA lets me. Or I think, no, it might have just been that. I think it was just that. Never mind. So only once.
I don't think I ever went to the. I had to go like to talk about someone else, but I never like got called.
I did in
don't think.
kindergarten. Nope. In elementary school. I think it was 3rd grade. Because this kid, he was a bully, but he didn't bully me. He was just a known bully. He told me he didn't want his cheese sticks. And I was like, dude, give them to me. Those
Yeah.
are like gold. And he was like, no, I don't want to. I want to throw them away. And I was like, no, I want them. And so I grabbed them.
Yeah.
And I put them. I was so sad because I got in trouble. I turned them up and I was like, I'm like, you don't get them. And he was like, no, give them to me or else I'm gonna raise my hand. You know, like the fake, like, see, can I go to the
Yeah.
bathroom? And I was like, no, you're not going to. I knew I've seen these games before. And then he was like, give it to me. And I was like, you're not gonna eat it. Like, let me have it. And then I remember I licked it and he was like, and he told on me, and I had to go to the principal's.
That's so funny.
Little
And I
snitch.
was so scared. I wanted to cry. I was like, I've never done anything like this before.
Okay, see, in elementary school, I was going to the principal's office for no reason. There was, one time I was being mean to this girl, but this girl was not a good person. But I think I just said that, I wrote on like the sticky note that she was a bad person, and then I put it on her cubby.
Regina George.
Yeah.
I was, and then the principal was like, you can't be doing that. And I was like, okay, I know. And then every other time, people would, like, scare me. Like, really, I was easily scared as a kid and paranoid. Okay, B, you might be right. But there was one time, I was telling my friends, guys, look what I got for Eid. I got a Furby.
You had a Furby.
I had a Furby.
Me too.
And then my friends were like, by the way, Furbies are haunted and they'll come to life and they're going to bite you and eat you. And it doesn't matter if you take the batteries out because it's going to do that.
Yep.
And they scared me so bad.
Yeah.
Because I was like, guys, I'm so excited I got my Furby. And they just made fun of me for it. And then they did it until I started crying.
Yeah.
No.
And then I was
that's so
crying,
mean.
and I was scared, and I had to go to the
I wanna go
counselor.
home.
And then the counselor called them in. They're just like, "Oh, they're just playing with you. They're just like, they're having fun. They're not. They don't mean it." And I was like, okay. And then they were just like,
Not taking your
"We're
side is crazy
sorry."
work.
And I was like, okay. And then I went back to class, and then I went home, and my parents weren't home at this point, and I was like, I just wanted to go to my mom.
Yeah.
It was just my sister and my brother, and my older sister was really like, she was being mean to me, because she sucks. But like I opened the door and I was like screaming, crying like, my Furby's gonna get me. And my sister like was like, yeah, in hindsight, to like what, a 15-year-old, that's funny.
Yeah.
A 9-year-old screaming about her
Oh,
Furby.
hell yeah.
Like, I would have laughed too. But I was like, it's gonna get me, I'm gonna die. And like, God. Yeah, and then like my sister teased me for it forever.
Yeah.
And I was like, guys, I was legitimately scared.
Valid.
But yeah, I used to go to the counselor a lot because I was a big crybaby, and people would tease me all the time. I couldn't bully in elementary school. I was getting bullied.
Sorry.
Aw, that's sad.
How long have we been recording?
59 minutes.
Ooh, we should wrap it up.
We
Almost an hour.
Did someone just come in the room?
Yeah, I think. Oh, I think they might have come in the hallway.
That's cool. Someone's in the cabinet.
Oh yeah, maybe it's one of the TAs or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We should wrap up.
Mhm.
But okay, so what are last things, goals for this year?
Yes, let's wrap up with goals right quick. Okay, obviously. Hold on, let me wait for them to close the door. Oh, I thought it was gonna be louder. Obviously, I want to become a better drawer. So drawer?
Artist?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but I am drawing.
Drawer.
I want to be a better drawer. I want. I should redo this thing at the end of the year and see where I'm at. But academic goals. I don't really have any. I just want to make it.
She just wants to survive.
Let me pass. I don't know.
Yeah, I think mine are very LSAT based, and like I need to get my applications done. That one I cry about that like every night. Well, I don't really cry. For a while, I was crying every night. Now I don't really have the want to cry. Hashtag not on birth control, whatever. Yeah, I think mine are very just like I need to apply to my schools for law school and get that done.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Trigger warning.
Yeah. Right.
But really, it's just taking the LSAT and making sure I keep my A's because last semester kind of sucked. I got a B. Did not like that. Cried.
Yeah.
Didn't appreciate it. But yeah.
You do not want to see my grades then.
I've seen your grades.
What? You have?
Yeah.
Those are good goals.
Maybe an internship. I gotta
Yeah.
start doing. I gotta do
that
something.
too. I need to do that. Oopsies.
Yeah.
Abby, goals?
I have a lot of goals that aren't academic, but
Yes.
yeah. I want to learn how to sew.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Like
learn how
electric
to
sew
make-
or hands?
no, like hand sew.
'Kay.
I don't have a sewing machine.
And you're gonna bake us a million treats
yes.
every week.
I'm gonna bake a lot of treats. I want to learn how to make croissants, so you guys might be getting a lot of croissants.
Do you learn how to make chocolate croissants?
Yes, that's the first ones I'm gonna
Yes.
do. And then scrapbooking. I'm gonna get into scrapbooking. You don't really learn that, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
more of a practice.
Homemade butter, maybe like
Yum.
buttermilk, very like stuff like that.
Zara
and then like
Smith.
Can you
yes,
please
Nara
like make
Smith.
good ranch with the buttermilk too?
Oh, yes, I can make homemade ranch. That's a good idea.
Real homemade ranch.
Yeah, because then we could eat with our vegetables. So a lot of that stuff, and then an internship for next summer, probably like a full-time one or something. And then like my classes too, like just always or something. I don't know. I think.
Eating
Yeah.
healthy or is
Yeah.
mine right now. I've been trying to
Oh
eat
my
more
gosh.
leafies.
My roommates and I have been eating so healthy. Last night they were having like a wine night, and all we had was snacks. Like all we were eating was popcorn and Cheez-Its. Actually, the popcorn you got me.
Oh yes. Did you like it?
Yes, it was so good. But my stomach hurt so bad
Because
I hadn't
how
been
bad it
snacking.
was?
No, yeah. Well, I don't think that. I think it was the Cheez-Its probably. But I was like, whoa. You don't realize
Wait.
how much it like affects you until like you don't eat it for a long time, and then you're like,
same thing with like pop or
what?
like processed food. I'm like,
Yes.
whoa, I haven't
Yes.
eaten out in a while.
Yeah. that then it feels so good to do. Like you're
Yeah.
like, I'm so excited.
Wait.
Yeah.
I've been like low key. Okay, this might be because my brownies were like a week old box mix just sitting on my counter. I finished them off, and I'm like, why does my stomach hurt all the time?
Brownies.
But they were good. I would warm them up in the microwave and then put Cherry Garcia ice cream on it. And then I like would take like a bubble bath. I was like,
I need to make you guys. We made double chocolate cookies over the summer, me and Maya, and they're really big. And we put Himalayan salt on top, pink Himalayan salt. I need to make these for you. They were literally like
Abby,
heaven.
I'm
They
so
were
hungry.
so good.
Okay.
well.
That was a really good episode. I felt like it went kind of fast, no?
It did,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like 30 minutes? It felt like 30 minutes.
Yeah, that did not feel like an hour long.
No.
But stay tuned.
Dude, we have big plans.
We
for
do.
the-
White girl fall. Wait, whatever you
Spoil-
call.
Wait.
Oh, sorry. No.
No, you could say, no,
Oh.
spoiler. Well, it's, well, I don't know if I can say Christian girl fall because I'm not Christian.
White girl, they,
Well, I
them
can say
fall.
it. Christian girl fall.
Yeah, white girl, they, them fall because our next guest is a they.
And we're the she's.
And we're the she's. We're
Is
the
what I-
girls.
And so.
The girls and the gays. Is
The
that
girls and
acceptable
the
to say?
gays.
For the
Yes.
girls and the gays that. Anyway.
We have to put that in the title somewhere.
Yes.
I do it for the girls and
The girls and the gays dive into fall.
Yes. Yes.
We'll do that.
Yes.
But
Okay.
yeah, we're gonna have we're gonna embrace our inner white girls on next time. So stay tuned
Yay.
and thank you, everyone.
Bye. Dun, dun, dun.